Hi, welcome back to Commander Speedy's channel. This is Elite Dangerous beta version 2.03. I'm here to show you about maps. And as you can see, we've got plenty of unknown planets and stars in our current star system. The idea is in Elite Dangerous now, in this version. As you fly around, your ship will be preloaded with common maps within the system, but you can then go off and either explore and try to find the data on these planets and stars, or you can purchase them. So I'm here today just to show you how you go about gaining those details. So I'm going to take to space in a star system that hasn't been completely explored by my ship, but certainly there's enough detail here for me to go and find and then sail back to the Federation. So first of all, showing you that there are some unknown systems, so we're going to select those. Just showing you that each of these systems, planets, bodies, are unknown to my Eagle. So yes, I've purchased an Eagle now. I'm flying around the system. So the idea is to point your Eagle with the scanner, which comes inbuilt with most of the ships. You point that towards the system that's unknown. You wait and wait for the system to actually scan and find the details of the ship, which will then give you the name, and in the main list, there you go, you can now see. So we're going to go through each of these unknown planets, or bodies, sorry. We're going to go through each one of these bodies. We're going to find their detail by hanging there, and on the left hand side of the hologram of the planet that you're looking at, you'll notice it's scanning. And that detail will actually then pop up with the name. You've also got a D-scanner. If you look on where the weapons is, and you can see the scanner now, you can manually invoke a detailed scan. So you hold down your trigger button and that will gain more details on the actual planet itself. So the idea is you can do two things. You can use the system to actually find, or the automatic scanning tool to discover what type of planet it is, what type of makeup it is, what its name is, etc. And then secondary, you can use the button to actually find more local detail on those. So it's quite a good system. There's some discussion in the forums right now as to how long and tedious this process can be, followed by how good is the scanner, i.e. should the name really appear straight away as soon as you find out. If you look here very closely, you can see that as I actually scan some of these planets and bodies, you'll see the names now starting to appear on the main map, which is exactly what we want. So the idea is people have discussed whether we should get the name of the planets and the bodies within that system straight away, or whether by delivering that data, whether you should actually only have that named directly after you've delivered the data. So there's some discussions around that. And secondly, as I've mentioned, is flying around here, zooming into each of these bodies and actually recovering the data. Now, if you're not within certain light years of those planetary bodies, it won't scan. Now, I've discovered through this recording this video, you've got to be within 40 to 50 light years of the body before it will start scanning. So it's quite an intense process. You do have to fly to each one of these places to fly over to scan, to allow the scanner to pick up the details and then to take that back to you. But on the reverse side is, if you find the detail and take it back to any of these stations, that they will take that data and you will actually be able to sell that data, and other players will be able to buy it. So gradually we'll be able to map the 400 billion planets and systems, the 400 billion systems, of which each system has a multitude, a number of bodies within it for us to actually go and explore. So you imagine there's an awful lot of detail there. So I found it quite exciting, and as we fly around, you'll notice that there's a few bugs that were in this which you would expect in a beta. One of those is you can use the scanning tool whilst you're in Super Cruise, and while you're in Super Cruise it won't allow you to jump into Super Cruise when your weapons are actually out, so they're not retracted, which is silly because the scanner doesn't actually need that retraction, it just happens to fit through this mechanism. I'm not quite sure why. So you hide your hard points, you retract them, and you can then jump, and as soon as you jump you can then deactivate the scanner again and make that available. And quite clearly when you get within the distance of the planet, it will start scanning for you automatically against the bodies that you're seeing. Quite clearly, if you hide the scanner away, then it won't do that automation for you. Then eventually I returned back to the space station, purely now with all the map information, having flown around this system for quite a while. Sorry about the speed up of the video, and I hope you like the music as I did so. But purely that's now done in terms of gathering all the details regarding the star system. You can take that, I sped that up by 10 times, so in the middle it's taken about a minute, so it's taken me about 10 minutes. So overall, say about 15 minutes to gather all the details on the star system. Here I am just bringing myself into land, a bit gun-ho, a bit maverick, but I do enjoy the taking off and the landing of these space stations. So just bringing myself in very carefully.
Successful.
Hurrah, touchdown safely. And before we go and we can go into the map data to be sold, and 8,000 credits is a pretty good profit for doing that work. And there you go, everything done. Commander Speedy signing off.